Why this story matters. Not all news is bad news. This story highlights the kind of progress that often goes unnoticed. Quick summary. This story highlights recent developments related to China, showing how constructive action can lead to meaningful results. The chief of the 200s, the previous centrifuge, which the 1900 will replace credit. Gov.cn. What can you do if you want to test a dam, railway line, submersible, or a space capsule's resistance to gravitational force without risking the destruction of it in the process? Well, now you can take a scale model to Zhejiang University in China, where the chief 19th gravitational centrifuge can batter it with 300 times Earth's gravity. It's the largest such centrifuge ever made, housed within the Centrifugal Hypergravity and Interdisciplinary Experiment Facility, chief in the city of Hangzhou. Here used to be found the previously largest centrifuge, which the 1900 will replace. Would you like to read more good news about China University, international research, science and records? It's also around 14 more powerful than a similar device housed at a facility of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in Vicksburg, Mississippi. The device is capable of spinning an object weighing up to 20 metric tons at speeds that will generate around 100 G of force. For reference, a home washing machine generates around 2 G during its spin cycle. With this extreme exposure to force, scientists and engineers can test all manner of objects and structures to see how they hold up against extreme force. For example, to assess the structural stability of a dam, 300 meters, 900 feet tall, scientists can build a 3-meter model and spin it at 100 G, right South China Morning Post Jinlin. This replicates the same stress levels the full-scale dam would experience in the real world. It follows that anything which must resist massive force, such as the objects mentioned above or anything else for that matter, could be tested by Chief 1900. Lin explains that other centuries-long processes can be tested in days, such as how environmental pollutants leach through soil. The Centrifugal Hypergravity and Interdisciplinary Experiment Facility, chief in Hangzhou credit, Gov.cn, but the device's implications and potential go even farther beyond these valuable practicality. We aim to create experimental environments that span milliseconds to tens of thousands of years and atomic to kilometer scales under normal or extreme conditions of temperature and pressure, said Chen Yumin, chief scientist and a professor at Zhejiang University. It gives us the chance to discover entirely new phenomena or theories. Its construction involved a large, multidisciplinary team, often operating without any precursor blueprints, to build the most powerful device of its kind more or less from scratch. As such, Chief promotes international collaboration. The facility is open to users from universities, research institutes, and industries both domestic and overseas. Article GoodHeadlines.org curates positive and solution-focused stories from trusted sources around the world.